Hello, friends. Namaskar. Welcome to Lok Talks for professional medical guidance, for spirituality and meditation, life coaching, personality development, and travelogues. Thank you very much to be a part of my online YouTube family. Thank you very much. I welcome to you all. Thank you. Hello, this is Dr. Lukesh Bhatia. Welcome you to Lok Talks. And today I'll be talking to the part 2 of my previous talk on happiness and 6 tips on unlimited happiness. How to get unlimited happiness? We'll be talking on that. So the first tip is having attitude of gratitude. If you want to have unlimited happiness, it is required that you should have unlimited attitude of gratitude. How is that possible? Even in the worst of the situation, you can always have attitude of gratitude. That only will make you more wiser, will give you wisdom to how to handle that situation. So the first step is attitude of gratitude. Be thankful for everything possible, howsoever negative it may be. There is always, in long run, you will realize when any worse of the situations you have observed in the past also. Any worst of the situation, whichever has come 2 years, 5 years, 10 years ago, even now the current corona situation which is going on, you will realize after few years time that yes, there are a lot of good things have happened during this period also. Right now I do understand there is a lot of panic going on because it is a complete changeover in terms of complete thought process, adopting newer practices to general public to take care of their own health and the medical health infrastructure to work out in a different fashion. Highly unappreciative environment. Everyone has to keep working with their best of their energies. Even then, in such situations also, we all can get wonderful recharging of our own batteries only by act of gratitude. So be thankful for everything. Second tip is how to be least or how to minimize our ego. The false self. You have to get rid of your ego. In my anger management previous video also, I have spoken quite a bit about ego management. Here also the same thing is very, very important unless you work out on your ego, because ego is the one which helps, which is making you to develop boundaries between the two human beings. Somebody to feel superior, other will be made to feel inferior. Seniority, juniority, one religion to another religion, all these kind of thought processes, when you hold on to it, I am the only right, others are wrong, your ability to understand both aspects will be lost, and unless you can evaluate both sides of it, you can't become wiser, and definitely it will lead to miseries. So you have to work out on your ego, right? Third tip, check your thoughts. Of course, I'll be making a separate video on how to work on your thoughts and what are the thoughts and how does that helps us But here also, we need to work it out. If you want unlimited happiness, you have to work out on your thoughts. In one of my videos on thoughts, first video which I made it last year, I spoke to you about how to work on your thoughts. Something same from that video, I'm repeating the same thing, that you need to work it out on your thought process. Means you have to substitute your accidental thought pattern with a structured thought pattern. Every now and then you should be able to evaluate what thoughts are going on in your mind. If the thoughts are not giving you a pleasant feel, definitely it is a negative thought. And you have to get rid of such negative thoughts. If the feeling is bad, then your thoughts are no good in your mind. Unless you work out on your thoughts, you cannot be happy. You are inviting your own miseries by thinking bad. You have to restructure your thinking and get rid of your accidental thoughts. Many times we are afraid of being alone and we feel lonely. Have you ever thought, why is it so? It is because we start getting negative thoughts in our mind. By default, we all get negative thoughts in our mind. Unless we restructure our thought pattern and train ourselves how to think, what to think. Am I thinking it correctly? Is that the way thinking is going to help me? That only can make you to think positive, and that only can make you to change your thinking pattern. And when we get into this habit, and that only is known as mindfulness technique, checking for 1 minute every 1 hour your thinking pattern, your feelings, your environment, your experiences. Is it giving you a good experience? Are you in the right kind of environment? Are you getting right kind of feeling? So once you start working on all these things, that is called as mindfulness meditation. So you need to understand what is going on in your mind, and at the same time how to work it out on. The thing is, if you want to have unlimited happiness, you have to get rid of, by default, our habits of judging people. Not only judging others, we start judging ourselves too. Constantly we are in this thoughts of judging others and judging ourselves. And this judgment only makes either yourself to feel superior or to feel inferior. Get rid of this thought process. Start living absolutely genuine and absolutely down to earth. That only will give you a feeling of oneness. More kind of hypocrisy you try to create every time you land up in a kind of frustration. You cannot remember what you thought earlier, because all those kind of artificial things what you try to generate will not work out. You cannot remember. Truth is easy to remember. At the same time, if something which you have cooked up, makeup, made upness, all those things you'll always be in the fear of getting exposed. So try to come out of all those kind of habits. Stop judging people, you'll be very comfortable. When we stop judging, then only we can accept people. So acceptance can only come by giving up the habits of judging. It's not easy. Unless we work it out on this, our habit, it is not possible to be at peace and to attain unlimited happiness. Right? So, unless you are constantly thinking, how are you thinking, what is going on, without that, it's not possible. Although judging is an inbuilt character of one's intelligence, but to be at peace and to attain unlimited happiness, one has to train and retrain your mind. Next important tip is, do not compete, but learn and develop a practice to cooperate with people. Many times in associations, I have seen the previous team, just previous or even older times when the office bearers have worked in a particular office, they are least interested to cooperate with the current team. And they will belittle, they will demean every decision taken by the current team. This is how you are not cooperating, rather you are creating pains and miseries for your own self. More simpler thing is to cooperate. It will give you more happiness and more peace here. Next important thing is to be a giver. Giving can be as small an act as just maintaining a constant smile. You know something, how do I make out people in so and so place? By God's grace, I must have visited something like 12 countries. And how do I make out whether people are happy here or not? By just looking at them. The moment they smile at you, you can make out that people are happy here. Without exception, I can give you an example of California, in Middle East also, there are so many places, beautiful places. Unknown person will look at you, will wish you and give you a smile. You cannot imagine what kind of happiness you get by giving a smile, even to unknown person. Because of the kind of current thinking pattern, we have developed a bad kind of thinking that why is he smiling at me? Do I know him? Does he knows me? Why this thinking comes to you? He is also a human being. You are also a human being. When we wish each other, like in Middle Eastern countries, I have seen so many people, unknown people, completely unknown. Arabs, the beauty about Arabs is completely unknown, never seen before, never met before, will just see you, will say, Salaam Alaikum. It's such a wonderful feeling, and in return when you say Wa Alaikum Assalam, you cannot imagine what kind of peaceful feelings you get. So my dear friends, learn to give at least a smile, and giving anything, whatever you can give. Another example I will give you. In Middle Eastern countries, howsoever big shot he may be, he might be driving on highways, whatever the best of the speeds he may be driving. Firstly, people have a habit of crossing only on the zebra crossing. Nobody will cross otherwise. But eventually, if still somebody finds that some child or a lady or a family is looking for or waiting for crossing the road, he will slow down, he will stop, will give you indication to cross the road. Howsoever big shot he may be, howsoever VIP he may be. So it is a wonderful feeling at that very moment when you do such small giving acts. Giving only can give you happiness, my dear, which may be respect, which may be love, compassion, empathy. Whenever you are giving, you are definitely getting more happiness. There is no better way than doing this. So just give whatever you have. Whenever you are lost with lot of bad thoughts within, you start giving bad thoughts outside. Never do that. You haven't healed your past, so heal your past first. Learn the lessons from the past. We don't try to learn lessons from the past. That is why it doesn't heals. The best thing is to learn lessons from your past. You'll be more than happy. Otherwise, every now and then you will have a tendency to recall your past and you'll land up in a thought blockage. Because you couldn't figure out a solution that time, you don't want to figure out a solution this time. So, my dear friends, a habit of giving in your behavior. I'm not asking materialistic giving, I'm not asking money giving, I'm not asking, I'm simply asking a nice, positive, smiling, small acts, whatever is possible, one can do, must do it. That will definitely bring unlimited amount of happiness to you. You can't imagine. Try it and do let me know. And the last point is, you can't believe in God until you believe in yourself. So my dear friends, you must have heard a popular saying, help yourself, then only those who can help themselves, God definitely will come for your help. You might not believe in God, but at least believe in yourself. Aham Brahmasmi, we believe in that. There is a God within us also. So believe in your own self first. Means unless you get rid of the habits of doubting yourself, doubting others, again what I said earlier, stop judging. Whenever you do that, that is how you are inviting your miseries. So unless you attain peace, unless you have sorted out, unless you know yourself, how you are thinking, you will not be at peace. So work it out, think about it, substitute your accidental pattern of thinking with a structured pattern of thinking. That is the only way to be happy, my dear friends. Thank you very much. God bless you. Do take care of yourself and continue wearing of mask. Avoid close congested places. Don't forget to keep washing your hands as frequently as possible. If not possible to wash by soap and water, use sanitizers and take care of yourself. Thank you very much. Do connect me on various social media platforms. If you have any questions, I can try to help you out. If you liked it, click on thumbs up. Do share it with your friends. Do comments, submit your comments, whatever you felt about, whatever I have talked about it. And don't forget to subscribe Lok Talks. Hit on bell icon. Thank you very much. See you in the next video.